In this episode, we're starting off at the Boyne River in Queensland.
We've been travelling up the Queensland coast and staying at beachside places and stuff, and it's very busy, very busy. We're a bit fed up actually with how busy it is, how places are booked out, you can't get in anywhere, or you can get one night and then the prices are astronomical. Yep. So we're camped here on the river, and we're going to travel into Tannum Sands to the beach, show you a bit around there, maybe Gladstone. But after we leave here, we've decided we'll go inland again, get back into our comfort zone. So this beaches are beautiful,
yep,
but crazy busy, isn't it?
Yeah, we're getting closer to the Tropic of Capricorn, so I think that means all the Victorians are up here.
Anyway, can't help it, it is what it is, but we're going to start heading inland after we show you a little bit around this area of the coast.
Okay, see you soon.
So it turns out this episode has been pretty jam-packed. We actually visited 10 places in this episode, so we've decided to put up a map so you can kind of follow us along. So lots to see in this episode. So grab yourself a cuppa, a beer or a wine, sit down and enjoy. And this is why the coast is so busy at the moment. Have a look how perfect that is. People swimming in the middle of winter. It's a maximum of 27 degrees today. Totally understandable why everyone goes north for the winter. The shoes are off. It's a shame we didn't bring any swimwear. It's beautiful. It's nice and cool. We've driven up from Tannum Sands to Gladstone. Huge aluminium smelter. We're at the lookout at the moment. It's a really good setup for tourists, this lookout, isn't it?
Yeah. There's picnic tables over there or picnic tables over here.
4 tonnes of bauxite.
Yeah. Produces 1 tonne of aluminium, enough to manufacture 60,000 aluminium cans.
When we went to the Cape and visited Weipa, we learnt all about the bauxite mining up there. So it's interesting to see how it all comes together down here in Gladstone, where they use Weipa's bauxite for the aluminium that they make. We've made our way to Gladstone foreshore now. It's very pretty as well.
$1875, first little lighthouse.
It's tiny, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Where was it
located?
In
1875.
Oh, there's a plaque on the front of it. The northwest end of Curtis Island.
It's a very tiny lighthouse.
Yeah.
Got a hexagonal base. This is our camp spot here on the Boyne River at Banarabi. Believe it or not, it's actually a caravan park. We're in the unpowered section of the Boyne River Tourist Park. If I spin around, you'll see there's other people here in the unpowered. You can park anywhere along the river. and you get your own private bathroom. It's really nice to know we've got our own shower and toilet while we're staying here at this camp. We've moved on to Biloela. While staying at Biloela, we're camped out the back of the Heritage Park, which is a campground, $20 a night with power and water. Suits us perfectly for a few nights. It is only a 2-night stay allowed here. By staying at the Heritage Park campground in Biloela, it gives you free access to the Heritage Museum.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. A collection of rotary hose. Not that I'm a mad fanatic of rotary hose, but it's just an unusual collection. Here's an old Austin A30, I think. A little bit before my time, but the Sun tune-up machine that it's connected up to, well, that was around when I was doing my time as a motor mechanic. And the Vane tune scope, that was a little bit before my time.
This is nice. This is inside the museum.
Biloela.
This is the old train station.
Woo-hoo. Typewriters.
Old typewriter museum at the train station. They even got the dentist seat here, in amongst the military history.
Military stuff, eh?
Yeah. A little bit of everything here.
Camera.
At the end of the Biloela train station, there's this massive tree stump. It's got a blaze in it. In the visitor information book, come to a lookout here, which looks out over the power station.
Rainbow Hotel.
One of 3 hotels in the area, wasn't it?
Yeah. 1865 for the Rainbow Inn.
So, that's what's left of it over there?
Yeah.
There is a grave site down there somewhere. I don't think you'll find it. I just heard him yell out, I found it.
Thomas and Catherine O'Reilly.
Right, what have you found?
I have found the grave of Thomas O'Reilly. He died in 1904, aged 37. And Catherine O'Reilly.
Just outside of Biloela, Mount Scoria Conservation Park. Mount Scoria, through there is a basalt, old volcanic plug. Just taking the walking track to the bottom of Mount Scoria. I'm not sure what happens once you get to the bottom, whether there's a climb to the top. The end of the formed path, and then there's a little track up there. Don't know if I fancy climbing the mountain.
Oink, 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 oink.
That Lily.
You're not a pig, are you, Lil? Lily.
It's the sunset from our farm stay here. Beautiful views too from the whole property really. And all the animals have gone to sleep. The next morning, and we've come back up to the museum area. We're going to get to interact with the horses, I think. Go on a buggy ride maybe. We've moved on from our farm stay to the self-contained stopover at Monto. What have you found in Monto?
There's street art, the 3 Moon silo. There's a bit to do.
In the town of Monto, there's fiberglass cows around town.
Yeah.
The map says there's dozens of them. This is the first one we've seen. She's very pretty, isn't she?
Yeah. Little courage on Monto's emblem.
Here's another one. Mustering the mob, this one is, in the Lions Park. This is the Girl Guide cow. How's that for a cool mural? There's even a little mouse there in the garden. That's lovely too.
Impressive colours in this mural.
The owner up until 1980. From 1936, that is a fair stint.
So that might have been what was on this block of land.
But destroyed by fire in 1999. We're at the water tower mural in Monto. It's a bit of fun, this one. The kids playing in the water. I've just noticed a little detail in this artwork here. It's a bit cute. She's wearing Minnie Mouse pyjamas. This is Betsy. Beautiful Betsy. Crashed in the national park just outside of town here, but it's so rugged it's pretty difficult to get to. It's possible, we'd love to one day, but it is very rugged and takes all day to get there. This campground we're staying at is just $5 a night. It's quite busy on an old railway line. Luckily it doesn't run anymore because the campsite's back onto it. And we get the usual beautiful outback Queensland sunset. Taking a drive from our Monto campground into Cania Gorge. We're at the picnic area deciding which walk to do. We've stayed at Cania Gorge a couple of times before at the campground there and absolutely love it because of all the bird life. So these are some photos that we've taken on previous visits just to show you when you can camp at the campground, the beautiful sights that you will see.
Okay, I'm going this way.
Yeah, after we've looked at the map of the tracks, we've realised that we've previously done a lot of the larger walks. So this is, it's only 1.3k, 2-storey cave. Some other walkers have told us we're nearly to 2-storey cave, and then it's a bit of a climb up into the top story, which they found a bit challenging. I'm sure we will too then. We think we're doing the walk back to front too. All the signs are facing the other way. There's some artwork there. Haven't worked out how to get to the top story yet, but that's pretty nice.
It must be up there.
Where?
Hat on.
Oh, you found it, have you?
Yeah, you go up there.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know about getting my little legs up there.
Yeah.
This in the way, and my leg has to get up there. Oh, that leg up there, then where does my head go? Oh.
I don't know, but it's kind of funny to watch.
If I step there, use that, and then heave. No, I can't heave that leg up there.
Okay.
Sorry.
Aborted.
We're not sure, we're not flower experts, but there's the staghorns there, which we know what they are, but these vines coming off them, whether they're the king orchids. Yeah, actually Glenn's found some yellow flowers. That might be the king orchid. You'll get a close photo of those. Alright, well we found the king orchids in the king orchid crescent.
Crevice.
Oh, crevice. Look how nice this section is. A little weeny cave, and then looks like a little arch, or a big arch coming up here.
Ooh.
That's pretty. Has this one got a name?
Oh, I haven't got that far yet.
Oh, that's right, we're doing the trek backwards.
Yeah.
Well, that was a really pleasant little walk, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of rock formations to see. Only took us about an hour. Couldn't get many birds. They were all there were plenty there. They were noisy, but couldn't see them.
Too many trees. Got to cut the trees here.
So in turn, he's tried to photograph flowers instead.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice pleasant walk. So on this walk we're doing, it's a short one. It's called Bigfoot. Can you see it?
Bigfoot.
It is too. It's cool, isn't it? We've come out to Cania Dam for a bit of a sausage sizzle for lunch. The dam looks very low. No one here. Nice and quiet. Apart from kookaburras. Keep an eye on those sausages.
Those crows and kookaburras.
Glenn tells me that the tongs placed across the sausages are kookaburra protection. Makes it a bit trickier for them to take.
My theory, anyway. Just slow them down just a fraction.
Yeah, well, it sounds like a good idea to me. Sausage sizzle's always good, isn't it? Smells delicious. If you had smell-o-vision, and Kookaburra's never got any. Hot, 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 hot.
Hello.
We're up at the lookout over Cania Dam, and there's some headstones here. Apparently when they built the dam, they built it over the cemetery, so they've removed the headstones, that the marked graves, and put them up here. It's another nice sunset tonight here at Monto. It's a little bit pinker, I think, tonight. We're going to head up to the pub for dinner tonight. We're just walking home from the pub after dinner. And the artwork's all lit up. We've driven a few k's from Monto down to the Three Moon Silo. There we go. Isn't that one pretty? There's a cute little gecko down there in the corner of the cave as well. You look at these things closely and you see all sorts of detail the longer you look. There's a bunyip over here. Here he is. We left Monto this morning and drove east a little bit across the mountain, and we're now at Mount Perry. This is the showgrounds, Mount Perry showgrounds that we've camped at. We've spotted some bustards in the paddock, sharing it with the horses. Hello. We want to see those birds that are behind you. What, do you want to say hello? Hey? Those birds over here. Look at them. They fascinate me, these birds. They walk so regally. They stick their nose up in the air like a real snob. We're on our way up to an old tunnel, Boolboonda Tunnel. There's probably several gates along the road.
Yet another gate.
Here's another gate on the way to the tunnel. Oh, I like these. We push the button to find out. What are you going to find out here?
Number one.
How it was drilled.
I can clearly remember the day I saw the new tunnel being drilled back in 1883. After dinner, Sir Thomas and the others inspected the tunnel, each armed with a candle, and took a great interest in the working of the Ingersoll drill which was in operation. The tunnel was being driven through the Boolboonda Range, which was composed of solid granite, and so didn't need lining or additional support. The drill was the only one in the colony that could go successfully through granite and was working at both ends of the tunnel, with both of the machines being operated from one engine at the eastern end.
You really feel the temperature drop already. I'm going to go looking for bats. This is the next campsite that we've come to after Mount Perry. Isn't it beautiful? Some of the sites have a deck. You see them there? You can just drive your caravan up to the deck and you've got water views. There are normal powered sites as well. I'll show you those. There's us through the trees there, and there's powered sites all through the back there. It's quite a large property. Dams there. We've got some bridges over to the island, some fountains in the middle. There's the communal fire pit over the other side. It is a bit unusual, this camp, in that it's for over 50s. There's no amenities. You need to be self-contained, although they do give you power and water. they also supply free firewood. There's a stash there of the free firewood. We're about to have a tour of George's garage.
58 Buick is the most chrome car in the world, even today. There's 200 singular pieces in the group. All right.
Oh, don't make it too easy for them.
People love that idea.
Now we've come for a drive from our campground at Howard down to Woodgate for some fish and chips. Yep. It was a bit of a drive. He's a bit hangry. But we've found, look where we found to eat it, on the estuary. That is a beautiful view for our lunch today. Just follow the road as far as you can and you end up here. The creek tidal inlet. It's people fishing, picnicking. It's beautiful. We saw a sign on the side of the road that says gourmet ice cream just outside of Childers. So of course, gourmet ice cream. Oh, passion fruit. I like passion. What is there?
Extra sexy salted caramel.
What makes it sexy?
You wouldn't be able to hand me if you had that.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it out of the cup. Here, well, mine's a bit solid. You do mine, please. Is there an art to it?
Not really.
Just oh, pop. Excellent. What's it like? That's mine.
It tastes like passion fruit.
Yum. It's hard work. It's very, very hard ice cream, but it's slow and yummy.
Slow and yummy.
I've already dripped it down my top.
Yep. Slow.
It's got real passion fruit seeds. What? You've finished yours?
Yeah. Well, mine's finished. What was it? Mamino.
Oh, I'm going to be ages. It's so hard.
Cheese.
Well, we sure have got up to a lot in this episode, haven't we? Starting off in Tannum Sands, going inland to get away from the crowds and the having to book in advance and all that madness. Seeing a bit of inland, then coming across to the coast again.
Been zigzagging everywhere.
Yeah.
Vicky will show you on the map
Yeah.
what we've been up to.
I'll point it out for you. We've travelled a bit all over the shop on this journey, starting here in Tannum Sands. Then we went inland to escape the craziness, so we've come down the Dawson Highway here to Biloela. From Biloela we went to the farm stay, which is a little bit down south, further on to Monto. From Monto we day tripped up to Cania Gorge, which is up in this area here. Then from Monto we took this road across here to Mount Perry, where we saw the Boolboonda Tunnel, and then across down to Gin and across to Howard, where we are at the Howard Bush Camp. So we'll wrap this episode up now. We're at Howard Bush Camp. We've had a great stay here and everywhere else that we've stayed on this episode.
So if you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe.
That'd help us out heaps. Thanks a lot.